You think 200,000 miles is a lot? Well, try 1,000,000. Yep, that's enough to go to the moon and back twice and still have some left over. And today, we've got a group of cars that have proven that they can go 1,000,000-mile distance with no sweat. Starting with the Lexus LS400. When Toyota decided to launch Lexus, their aim was nothing short of perfection. Enter the Lexus LS400, a car so obsessively engineered that it didn't just take on the luxury giants like Mercedes and BMW, it beat them at their own game. Toyota set out to redefine what a luxury car could be, emphasizing comfort, smoothness, and most importantly, bulletproof reliability. Under the guidance of engineer Ichiro Suzuki, not the baseball player, the LS400 became famous for its unparalleled build quality. Suzuki famously insisted on meticulous engineering standards, even requiring his engineers to wear surgical booties and lab coats to keep dust out of the manufacturing environment. And that is commitment, folks, because Toyota also went to incredible lengths during development, involving Formula One engineers to fine-tune the legendary 1UZ FE-V8 engine. This 4-liter power plant isn't a horsepower monster, but it was built to run quietly and smoothly forever. Period.
The Lexus LS400 is designed to stir the soul and not much else.
And forever, it does. Numerous LS400s have effortlessly cruised past 500,000 miles with just routine maintenance. Oil changes, spark plugs, timing belts, that's about it. The most famous high-mileage LS400 belonged to an automotive journalist named Matt Farah, our buddy, whose personal vehicle crossed the magic 1,000,000-mile threshold back in 2019. Inside, the LS400 feels timelessly elegant. The cabin was designed with a minimalist luxury philosophy, meaning fewer complicated electronics that could fail and more focus on simple comforts like plush leather, whisper quiet interiors, and a buttery smooth suspension system. Even today, an early generation LS400 can embrace modern luxury cars with its impeccable ride quality and refinement. Nowadays, prices have risen a bit as the secret's out about its reliability and, well, these are just cool luxury tanks. But for around $4,500, you can still snag a well-maintained example with under 200,000 miles, which is barely broken in, considering how long these beauties last. And you can find all of these great ideal picks for cheap via the pinned first comment down below. So go check them out and see if you can find one. How cheap you can find it. Next. Okay, real quick, if you're watching this, you're exactly the type of person who's gonna wanna know about this. We are launching the Ideal Collective, our very own car club where you could win a fully built Ideal ride. Yes, it's 100% free right now to sign up and learn about it when it drops. Click the link in the pinned first comment and get on the front lines. What are you waiting for? If there's one car out there that quietly racks up a bazillion miles without much fuss, it's gotta be, a Honda Accord. These are the early 2000s one, and sure, it doesn't shout from the rooftops its achievements, but it does it quietly and it gets the job done. The Accord isn't flashy, sporty, or luxurious, but ask any mechanic or long-term owner and they're gonna tell you these cars are practically immortal. Honda engineers built the Accord with a single obsession: reliability. Whether you opt for the efficient 2.4-liter 4-cylinder or the robust 3-liter V6, both engines can easily sail past the 300,000 miles without breaking a sweat and continue on with good upkeeping. Maintenance is a breeze thanks to Honda's intuitive layout under the hood. Parts, they're cheap, widely available, and any mechanic knows these engines inside and out. Beyond reliability, the Accord offers a genuinely comfortable driving experience. The cabin design is straightforward, and while it's not luxurious, everything feels thoughtful and laid out. Visibility is excellent, seats remain comfortable on long drives, and there's ample space inside for passengers or cargo. This generation Accord even offered a manual transmission, a huge plus for enthusiasts that are subscribed to the Ideal channel, wanting something, just a little bit more sporty while they hit 1,000,000 miles. Owners consistently share incredible high mileage stories online. Forums are filled with proud Accord drivers, boasting odometers exceeding 500,000 miles with just regular oil changes and minimal upkeep. With diligent care, multiple examples have topped the legendary 1,000,000-mile barrier. And pricing, it just makes this deal even sweeter. A clean used Accord from this era rarely surpasses $5,000, with many available under $3,000. At that price, you're buying transportation that could last decades. When a car spends most of its life chasing criminals, enduring city traffic, and handling endless abuse as a taxi, it's built differently. Meet the Ford Crown Victoria, an American icon synonymous with durability. Originally, Ford didn't design the Crown Vic as a flashy performance sedan. They built it for one purpose: indestructibility. Ford specifically crafted this full-size sedan to meet the brutal demands of police and taxi fleets. With heavy-duty suspension components, beefed-up cooling systems, and tough-as-nails transmissions, these cars were engineered to survive daily punishment. But the Crown Vic's secret weapon is its robust 4.6-liter modular V8 engine, famously used in performance Mustangs. Beyond mechanical strength, Crown Vics offer unmatched practicality. The spacious trunk easily swallows luggage, gear, or whatever else life throws at you, while the interior is roomy enough to comfortably fit even the tallest drivers. Plus, the driving position and seats were literally designed for cops pulling long shifts, meaning comfort comes standard. Fleet vehicles frequently surpassed 500,000 miles, retiring only to be auctioned off cheaply to taxi companies, which ran them up to nearly 1,000,000 miles before finally handing them down to everyday consumers. That means you can pick up a well-maintained ex-police or taxi Crown Vic for less than $3,500. And as a bonus, you'll always find highway traffic inexplicably moving aside when you appear in their rearview mirrors, thanks to the Crown Vic's unmistakable silhouette. We all know the reputation. Toyota pickups are practically God. Toyota trucks from the 80s and 90s achieved near mythical status for their ability to survive abuse that would obliterate lesser vehicles. Perhaps nothing illustrates this better than the iconic Top Gear episode where Jeremy Clarkson did his absolute best to try to kill a 1980s Toyota Hilux, drowning it, burning it, and even demolishing a building underneath it. Somehow, unbelievably, it survived. At the heart of Toyota's legendary durability, it's simple. Under the hood, you've got a rugged 4-cylinder or V6 engine with basic fuel injection, limited electronics, and robust driving components designed to endure extreme conditions. Rust is really the only enemy, and even that takes decades to truly threaten these beasts. Toyota pickups earn their stripes through real-world use, often seen racking up insane mileage in the harshest climates on Earth, from remote African deserts to Alaskan tundras. Owners proudly post stories online detailing trucks with over 500,000 miles that still run smoothly on their original engines and transmissions. Today, these trucks hover around $45,000 to $6,000 with high miles, although if you want one that's less used, you'll have to cough up more cash. These things hold their value so ridiculously well. You see them every day, often beige, always boring, and somehow unkillable. The late 90s Toyota Camry is one of the most quietly brilliant cars ever built. Sure, styling isn't exactly thrilling, but let's face it, when you're buying a used car aiming for 1,000,000 miles, thrilling isn't priority number 1 or number 10. The 4th gen Camry shines in reliability, available with Toyota's bulletproof 2.2-liter 4-cylinder or a silky smooth 3-liter V6. These engines regularly surpass 300,000 miles with minimal fuss. The 4-cylinder, in particular, offers superb fuel economy and extremely low maintenance costs. Thanks to Toyota's massive production volume, replacement parts cost next to nothing, and repairs are straightforward. Inside, simplicity is king, controls are intuitive, visibility is outstanding, and materials age remarkably well. There's nothing flashy or complicated, just pure practicality and performance. I'm sure you've probably ridden in one of these cars, and I'm 100% positive that you've never been left stranded unless you got hit by someone in a lesser car. Finding one today under $3,000 is easy, making it one of the best deals for ultra high mileage vehicles. And if you're willing to spend a couple thousand more, you can find low mileage examples that will last you decades upon decades. When Lexus first hit the scene, everyone knew them as Toyota's fancy sibling, luxury with Japanese reliability. But then Lexus decided to shake things up a little bit more, blending their luxury refinement with practical SUV capabilities. The result was the Lexus RX300 all-wheel drive, and long story short, it practically invented the luxury crossover. From day one, the RX300 wasn't flashy, loud, or designed to crush off-road trails. Instead, Lexus engineers meticulously crafted it to comfortably handle everyday tasks in harsh conditions with equal ease. Under the hood, the RX300 boasts a buttery smooth 3-liter V6 engine. This wasn't engineered for neck-snapping speed, but rather to run quietly and efficiently for hundreds of thousands of miles. Pair that with Toyota's renowned 4-speed automatic transmission and rock-solid all-wheel drive system, and you got a crossover built to reliably navigate snowstorms, muddy trails, or city potholes without breaking stride. It also got plush leather seats, excellent build quality, and remarkably low cabin noise, because it's a Lexus. Duh. But beyond luxury, what really cements its legendary status is how trouble-free ownership can be. Take a gander on Reddit or dedicated Lexus forums and you're going to find RX300s that are at 500,000 miles with no signs of slowing down. Up next, the Swedish Brick, aka the Volvo 240. This is something you see broke college kids driving around town all the time. Why? Because Well, they're tanks. They will take abuse, transport a bunch of people, and just keep going for as long as you're willing to put oil in it. Underneath that famously rectangular hood sits a stout and robust 2.3-liter four-cylinder engine. It's neither fast or flashy, but what it lacks in excitement, it makes up for with astonishing durability. Combined with rear-wheel drive simplicity, solid mechanical systems, and virtually indestructible transmissions, these cars routinely achieve insane mileage numbers. There's a reason old-school mechanics adore these bricks. They're uncomplicated and practically refuse to quit. Safety was another cornerstone of Volvo's philosophy. Way ahead of its time, the 240 incorporated advanced crumple zones, reinforced frames, and intuitive ergonomics that make them feel reassuring, even by modern standards. Online Volvo communities celebrate 240s effortlessly reaching 400 to 500,000 miles, with some legendary examples pushing towards the million-mile club. Today, decent examples can still be scooped up for under $3,000, making it one of the cheapest paths towards automotive immortality. It may look a bit outdated, but owning a 240 is like wearing a vintage watch. Reliable, classy, and, well, just timeless. Well, but you do have the time. Grab one, and you're probably going to be driving it longer than you could have imagined. Okay, so in the comments, let us know, have you owned any of these cars? Did it go a million miles? Let us know down below. Also, let me know the good, the bad, the ugly on owning any of these, and did we miss any? Let us know below as well. Also, if you enjoyed this vid, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check out these Ideal vids over here. I'm Brad, this is Ideal. Catch you next week, and promise me one thing, keep living the Ideal lifestyle.